Hello, what is happening everyone in YouTube land? Welcome back to my channel. I am Blizzard Raptor. This is the place where I play games for your entertainment and give you my humble opinion on those said games. If you are new here or if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the notification icon so that you know when my videos go live and you can join in straight away. Also, like the videos you watch and leave a comment down below on the video. It can be about Assassin's Creed, it can be about Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it can be about gaming in general. It's good to talk to you guys. Let's crack on with Valhalla then. So if you remember, we drank ourselves into a hangover in the last episode with Eivor the Boneless. Eivor's now worried that she's missed the coronation. Let's go see if we have. I don't think we would have.
Where is my son? We sent word to Repton, but we've had no word, Lord. I suggest we carry on.
You sought me out, old friend. And here I am, standing before the throne from which I reigned not long ago.
You stand before us to accept this Witten's unanimous decision that you are unfit to rule, and are hereby deposed. We demand the abdication of your kingdom and your crown to Thane Chairwolf. Mercia has spoken, Lord. The crown.
Is that you, old friend? Ah, yes, I see it now. Forgive me. The robes of righteousness sit so loosely upon your shoulders. If the heavens mismark me as king, forgive its obscuring light. Amen. Now, where is my crown?
Even I can tell there's something wrong here.
Forgive my nerves. Here I am, an upright man who never once learned how to bend the knee. And yet, I shall try. Ah! How simple it is. How easy to kneel without fear and feeling.
He's mocking you, man. I'd kill the fucker.
Worry not, Dane. I shall resign this crown and this pagan-infested kingdom and the favors of these two-faced men. But I will do so on my terms. My demands are simple. Firstly, you must...
Good shot.
You fool. Look around you. You have no leverage here. Plead for your life, for it is the only thing these men will grant you. Yes. Yes. Forgive me, I... Do not harm me. I beg of you. Please.
What a coward.
I'll go anywhere.
What an absolute
Here.
coward.
I resign it. Here.
Take this lord and his wife to Rome. He is hereby exiled, never to return. The Witten recognizes King Chairwolf of Mercia, second of his name. A just king, a merciful king. God save the king!
It better be worth all this trouble.
Mercian soldiers marching on Repton!
Leofrid.
Loyal to the ugly and the bastard.
Gather what men you have and split them between the north and south gates. That should divide his forces.
Ceolbert is there. Eivor, you must save my son.
You'll come through this, I promise.
I will stay here with Ceolwulf. Go.
Here we go. Here we go. How do I get out of this? Here we go. Get out my road. Got a king to save. Well, a future king to save. I had a funny feeling there was one last card to be played. And Burgred did not seem like the kind of guy that was going to go quietly. And Leofrith is not the kind of guy that's just going to let his king down. I would not put it past Eivor to have had some hand in this though, to be perfectly honest. I'm not too sure about Eivor. That comment about doing whatever it takes to drag his brother back in. He wants to kill Burgred. I think he actually would kill Ceolwulf and give his brother the crown. But I think he's peed off that they've put a Saxon on the throne when they've done all the fighting for the throne. Uber's right though, you can't... It would just be constant war. It's alright, he's not doing anything to worry about.
Brothers, let's end this.
They have breached the walls. I must find Ceolbert.
On the side.
Have you seen Ceolbert?
No, but we caught sight of Leo fleeing across the river. He was chasing someone.
It has to be Ceolbert. He's the only prize worth taking in this mudstick.
Looks like it's going to be me and Leofrith one-on-one. Ooh, I like the sound of that. No, I don't need to recruit anybody, I need to... catch up with Ceolbert and Leofrith.
What do you see, Sunan? Ceolbert, he's in trouble.
Don't back down, Leia, friend. I will not. Don't make this hard.
Please! You do not want to do this.
Leofrith, let him walk. You answer to me.
I answer to my king. I silence Danes with this.
Lay it by, Leofrith. There's nothing left to fight for. We've stormed Repton. Only a matter of time.
I cannot do that.
Then you will die.
Someone will.
No, it'll be you, mate.
You can't win this, Leofrith. Even if you defeat me, the Ragnarsons have won the day.
I have fought many a day in my time. I'm still standing. I will make you feel pain.
No, you won't. Don't know why he keeps turning his back to me. I think he's glitched.
Bad for a heathen.
You're slowing.
Bah!
You're a strong-willed thane. Bergred was lucky.
To stand in the way of you and Mercia is my duty. I will die before I yield. You cannot win!
You're finished.
Not yet. Fight me, heathen!
No, you're dead, mate.
Go on then. End it.
No appeal to your god? Or your king?
I swore an oath to serve Borgred to the death. I fought. I lost. We both know how this goes.
An honorable thane fighting a dishonorable war.
Bergred abandoned him, betrayed his trust. If I were Leofrith, I'd want to know.
Why rob him of this last glory? A warrior ready to meet his god and bask in his praise. To live will only lead him to shame.
It's not an oath he would keep if he knew the truth.
Then choose. Truth or glory.
Oh dear, lads. Where are we going?
You fought well, Leofrith. With honor. You will go to your god, as you are now.
I am ready.
We Norse have a name for men and women with courage like yours. Drenger. I name you one now.
He didn't deserve this.
He chose this. Come, we should get back. Careful, you're injured.
I'm all right, really. A few nicks and cuts from the battle, that's all.
I mean...
These wounds will heal quickly. You're lucky.
I threw myself at him, Eivor. But he only toyed with me. He knew I couldn't touch him.
You should have stayed hidden, Trailbeard. This wasn't your fight.
It was. It was our fight. Yours, mine, my father's. I had to help.
And you did. You showed courage today. Bravery. You're a boy no longer.
Back there with Leofrith. Why did you see it fit to kill him?
Leofrith was a fighter who knew the cost of war. He died defending an idea he believed in, true or not. There is some honor in that.
I think I understand.
I mean, I'd have spared him, but to spare him and let him live in disgrace seems a cruel fate. Even although it was mercy. I don't agree with a cruel mercy though. Much better at the letting him have his honour.
Jailbird! Look at you! Bloody and battle-worn. Could be chieftain of your own clan with courage like that.
No less than the king of Mercia, brother. One of these days.
And how is my father taking to his new role?
See for yourself.
Oh, chairwolves
You're
are
an
not good.
Oatlinger now. Or Aethling, I think you'd say. Next in line for the throne. It's an honorable title. One that demands good judgment. Be careful who you trust.
My son. Are you well?
Yes, father. Well enough.
He honored you today. Fought bravely against many stalwart foes.
You have my thanks. All of you. And my blessing.
What happens now?
Word of Burgred's deposition will spread quickly. The other kingdoms of England will soon enough know that Mercia has a new king.
The remaining kingdoms of England won't respect your path to power.
Nor will many in my kingdom. Burgred's soldiers will stand tall in the face of this turmoil, all across Mercia, against us.
That we shall remedy soon enough. I am riding for Oxenfordshire directly, to forge an alliance with some thanes there.
Shall I go with you?
Not till I know more. Linger here a while if you can. Strengthen our friendships. I will send for you soon enough.
Sigurd, I would feel better if Ceolbert was away from here until Mercia is more stable. Would you welcome him among your clan?
Do you have a horse, young Atheling?
I do. A young steed called Theobald.
Good. I can ride with you as far as the River Nene. You may find your way from there.
Thank you, Sigurd. This puts my mind at ease.
A nice neat ending wrapped up with a bow.
Be ready for my call, Eivor. It will come.
You and Sigurd make a good pair. The future of England will be pagan from top to bottom. Take this, Wolf-Kissed. It's a sign of friendship. And should you call, the brothers Ragnarsson will come.
You honor me, Abba.
See that? Sly bastard trying to win your heart. Well, two can play at that game.
How kind of you, Eivor.
My pleasure. Our friendship is the best thing to come from this mess. Maybe Ceolbert too, the brave little twig.
That's good to hear.
So that's about 100 years of history in a nutshell. England was a place where factions fought, vied for kingdoms, eventually united under one crown.
Now it seems the wind calls me back to Randi. Best tell her the good news.
Gonna see if I can quickly do this flighting, because there is a challenge. A speech challenge that I need to pass. Although I don't know if it'll even be here because of the destruction and the chaos. Oh no. There they are.
I've heard all Danes are cursed with slow brains and fat tongues. Care to prove me wrong?
Most men choose to be loud or stupid. Impressed that you manage both. I will take you on.
Brilliant. Some flighting spirit. How about a wager?
Here.
Bet in the farm.
Let us begin.
I have sparred against champions and bested each one.
Oh, to beat such a braggart will surely be fun.
Ah, quick to bite back. Be careful, young Ulf. You're a misfit, a half-wit, a foolish old grouse.
You're a weakling, a milksop, a catcher, a louse.
Brilliant. I'm the greatest of flighters, a master of verse.
Your pride is appalling, and your rhyming is worse.
Got you there, young Ulf. Ha!
It's too easy.
I'm impressed. You are as sharp as that axe on your belt.
As promised. I will have my winnings now.
Take the gold. You've earned it.
Yeah, thank you very much. But that's what I wanted, was the charisma leveled up. Right. Back to Ranvi, which can be done with a bit of fast travel magic. Boom. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was a good wee quest line. The Kingmaker Saga is pretty decent. Gives you that sort of epic feel of the... Yeah, we had to do a couple of... Couple of sieges, sorry. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. A bit of sneaky, good bit of fighting.
May I see your stores?
Now, what I wanted to do was find...
Is that what you want?
The feared spear. There we go.
I feel like a proud father. Look how strong you are.
Because this will probably be the new weapon.
Ready
Yes.
for battle.
This will
I
be
must be on my
the
way
new
now.
weapon for the rest of
Goodbye.
the series.
Until next we meet.
So let us quickly jump in and equip it, and then upgrade it. It's not got the same stun power. Is the spear two-handed? I thought the spear... the spear was a one-handed weapon. It doesn't matter, I'll use it anyway. I just like having the shield as well, but I think there is a... There is an attribute, a skill up here that lets me wield two melee weapons. Too big. Is this it here? Yeah. I think that lets me dual wield, so I'd be able to put a spear in one hand and a shield in the other again. It's a bit far off though, that's right up this path here. We'll wait and see, we'll wait and see.
Well lit and fortified.
Ah, glad to see you made it, Shelbert.
Thanks to Sigurd. He was a good guide and even better company. He told me some incredible stories. The best ones were about you.
Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
There were a few gems.
Not to interrupt, Eivor, but what of Leicestershire?
The Alliance is won. The Sons of Ragnar are friends to our clan.
Glad to hear it. Well done to you both.
So that's two alliances forged in England now for us. Clan is making friends, and Ravensthorpe has increased its renown and become a hamlet. Grain farm and cattle farm, that's what I was looking at earlier. I was trying to find them in a previous episode, but I couldn't. Looks like a couple of days are just passing.
At one time, the title Jarl referred to a man second only to the king, but that use has softened. Now a Jarl may be a chief, a leader, or a man with broad wealth and influence.
The world is bigger now and broken into many pieces. It seems our language must do the same to keep up.
An interesting thought.
Shelbert, your father sent you here to learn, not teach.
Then you must start, Eivor. Give us a summary of our recent gains, for instance. The clan is thirsty for knowledge.
You want me to give a speech? Right. My friends, hearken to me, and hear a tale of triumph and toil. I have traveled far since we landed, and seen much on the roads and fields of this New England. And for all my travels, strong alliances have we gained. The Honorable Ceolwulf, King of Mercia, now calls us friend. And to the south, Soma Jarlskona and the Danes of Grandabridge have pledged their oath to us. By Sigurd's hand and my own, we have strengthened the ties of...
You seat yourself as Sigurd's equal in these tales of yours. Would Sigurd do the same if he were here?
Sigurd knows what I have achieved, and he would celebrate it more roundly than I have. But this takes nothing from you, all of you. For I sit among some of the staunchest wills and strongest fighters I have ever known. And so I raise my horn, first to Sigurd. May he return to us soon. And to the Raven clan, the best of friends and fighters. To Sigurd!
To Sigurd! May he return and relieve us of you!
And may all of you enjoy the ale as much as Dag has. Skull!
Don't know what Dag's problem is,
You
but
think
he's
me
an
drunk,
arsehole.
Eivor? Would it soften my blows if I was?
Your words are blunt enough, but it would explain your boldness.
My eyes are clear and open, and I see before me one eager to claim a piece of Sigurd's glory.
There is enough glory in the world to go around for all who earn it, and I have no doubt how much I am owed.
Just as I thought. You're...
Attackers from the river! They look to be Danes!
Danes? How many?
Too many. Now come, the battle roars already.
Bloody curse! What quarrel have Danes with us?
Those who can fight, take up your weapons. All others, stay here. With me!
I don't like Dag.
An arrival. I wonder if Valk is among them.
Keep them away from the longhouse!
Have to be a bit more precise with my parry timing.
Does this stir your thirst for battle, Randy? It does!
Oh, you're welcome to try again. Oh. Right in his... A nice try, lads. That's Bassine, I think, or Hytham.
Who sent you to die here?
We are bidden by the gods! They hide their wealth in the longhouse! Break the walls down! Finish you! Your clan is as weak as they claim! We will pick its bone!
You have seen nothing of our strength! You...
Nice. Got him.
Is that the last of them?
The rivers are clear. If more were coming, they thought better of it.
By their colors and markings, I believe they come from Geatland. But with none left alive to spill their secrets, we may never know why.
Here is one! This vermin was crawling to the river, hoping to float away.
Have mercy, friend. And you may find an ally with us.
Mercy's earned by the quickness of your tongue. Where do you come from and what is your quarrel with us?
We are settled in East Anglia.
Ooh.
Newly arrived and hungry for silver.
You drifted off course. This is Mercia.
As we were ordered.
By whom?
You bore me.
Useless hound! Scratching your ass in search of silver! Put an end to this one!
Your silence earns you no kindness, Geet. So I'll ask you once more. Who sent you?
The wind sent us. And the rivers will take us home.
He begs for death, Eivor. Give it to him.
Or send him home with a warning. Let him tell his people what death awaits them should they sail this way again.
Free him, kill him, free him, kill him, free him, kill him, free him.
Go, and do not return.
Free him. Just because it'll annoy Dag.
I thank you.
This is not mercy, it is death deferred. Whoever sent you warned them of the slaughter that awaits, should any return.
Oh, what tales I will tell.
Send one of your scouts to follow him. We will find...
To show mercy would endanger us, soil our reputation as cowards. This was the only end possible.
We could have learned something by tracking him. Now we know nothing.
Sigurd would have acted as I did. That is all the justification I need.
Sigurd is not here to make such a call, but I am. And if you cross me again, he will know about it.
I see you, Eivor. And I know what you are.
Put no stock in what Dag says. His bluster may be loud, but it blows softly.
Get this cleaned up, and we'll talk of next steps.
So another group of Danes have come and settled in East Anglia and decided that because we were newly arrived that they could just wander in and kill us. Problem is that this isn't a soft bunch.
A new letter. They bring a feast and build their own...
Soma's letter, here we go.
They bring a feast and build their own guest house. These are very generous guests.
Oh, that was a nice letter. We're a hamlet now. Seer's Hut cartographer. I think the cattle farm, grain farm, those are the priorities, I think, because you need to make a settlement self-sufficient in terms of its own food. So, with that in mind, that's the stables. That's the tattoo place, I think.
You really think fighting?
That's Valka wanting our Seer's Hut. Is it? No. This is the grain farm. There we go. So, yeah, actually, I'm going to build that. You get a timed buff off the feast, so we get a +3 to our armour. And if I have enough to do this, I don't. I'll need to go raiding. Yeah, if you have enough to do this, what you do, it's like, I think I talked about it in an earlier episode. You go to the bit outside the longhouse here, ring that bell and start a feast and you get your timed buff. It lasts quite a while, to be fair. Some skills. Light resistance, poison resistance, I'd ideally like to get out wait a minute, this goes... Yeah, so this goes round and then I go back up, because these were the new ones that were added. As part of the DLCs. Yeah. So these were skill trees that were added as part of the... I'm going to keep getting this side, the Raven side first, I think. And then we'll see after that. And trust me, we will get quite a lot of tribute points. What do we do next? Well, we're not meeting with the visitors that are coming for Francia, because we're not doing the DLC before we do... So I'll need to go and speak to Randve.
Greetings. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
I want to see the Alliance map.
So... now we've got East Anglia, which is a suggested power level of 55. London's possible now because of how much we've increased our power. So's Oxenford. But we have to wait for this one because this is Sigurd's going to send us word. So let's do East Anglia.
Those Dane invaders, they came from East Anglia, is that right?
Yes, Dane invaders who serve a man called Ruud. He seems to be sowing discord among Saxons and friendly Danes alike. Years ago, the sons of Ragnar hoped to pacify the land. They appointed a steward named Finnir to find a suitable Saxon king. But the kingdom has fallen into ruins since, with no king and violent raiders ravaging what little peace remains. I suggest you make for East Anglia and find out what their steward is doing wrong.
I'll make the trip east then. Speak to this Finnir myself.
A good plan.
Rest assured, Eivor, the settlement is in safe hands.
Okie dokie. Right. Confronting the Dane steward it is. Do I have any fast travels nearby? So that's where I want to go. And I do actually. I could travel to Middleton and then sail to in East Anglia, which I believe is a relatively quiet and peaceful part of England. It's quite a sort of rural part of England as well, isn't it? East Anglia, really nice friendly people. I'm 41 years old, but I've only seen a little bit of England. I've been to London, Scarborough. Obviously, I've done the Blackpool holidays. Been to Liverpool. Been to Cornwall. And I've been to a sort of Walsall, Wolverhampton area. And they are all...
Vengeance is ours!
Okay. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. These are those seaborne defences that I was telling you about before. How can I be on fire? I'm in water. it's not. Zas. We're done. How do I get those down? Do we just crash through them? Obviously not. So yeah, these are the river defences that I talked about earlier on. Sometimes it's chains and other times, because these are quite shallow rivers, as you see, putting something like that up stops the longship in its tracks and then makes us easy prey for attacks from both sides. The only problem is Vikings are not just going to sit there and be shocked and go, oh no. I'm surprised I was the only one that got out the boat, to be perfectly honest.
Take the mast down.
The Legend of Beowulf is DLC content that was exclusive to the PlayStation, I think.
Set the mast up.
And I know how people feel about console exclusives. That is not the reason why I buy the collector's edition from Ubisoft, although it is a nice bonus. It's mainly the figures.
Bring the mast down.
Norwich, suffering hard times, I see.
So they call it Northwich, but this is Norwich.
Pull up here.
Norwich. First thing I'm going to do is get this fast travel point, because I do not want to have to sail all the way from Middleton every time, because I think that ambush can happen more than once. So let us make sure that is not going to happen again. Once I've done this, we'll probably... Nah, well, it's only 42 minutes in. I'll probably do one more mission. Sorry, I'll probably do the confronting the steward, and then we'll find out what our next mission is going to be, and then I'll see what sort of time we're on then. But you've seen how big the map is, and you've seen how long it takes to ride across some of it. I don't want to have to do that every single time I need to go somewhere. So, because this is right here and it's handy, we're grabbing this now so that if I do have to come back to Norwich, which I probably will, quite a few times, this will be the sort of hub for the missions in East Anglia, I will grab this so that we can get backwards and forwards quicker. Now I'm looking for... Oh, there it's there. Here we go. Right. What's happening in...
Cast about this land, my friend.
There's going to be treasures up there by the looks of it. Treasures up there by the looks of it. You see, the gold that appears everywhere is not always good loot, like the treasures of the kingdom type loot, which is weapons, armour, crafting materials, and skill books. A lot of times it is just chests with upgrade materials in them. Speaking of upgrade materials, do I have enough to do another upgrade on my spear? No. I need 40 more iron. That sounds a lot, but to be fair, I'll get that quite quickly. Oh wow.
What's happening?
Finir?
Oh, no, not unless Halfdan sent you.
Whoever you are, I want to know why there's no king on East Anglia's throne.
Because the man in question ain't been married yet. Once he is, East Anglia will have its king. And little else.
Which man?
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
Dreams of death often run ahead of the real thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the backwater king, anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why and how to make sure it never happens again.
Ah, that would be Rued's clan. They killed the last man I put here, Adelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
A Dane who cannot keep the Danes in line? Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Rued's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in this country. Kick your king in the arse and fight back.
He needs more than a kicking. He's got nothing he should have to win this fight. No courage, no army, no charisma. If he wants to live longer than a season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't. They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your king maggot?
Oswald of Elmenham, who was King Edmund's counsel before the invasions. And like it or not, he's the last Saxon noble with any sway.
Why not crown a Dane instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane, for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft, and the settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
The Tale of Thane Oswald. And as you can hear, he is the sorriest fucker you've ever heard of. So,
exquisite fletchings.
this is what happened to the last king.
Touch not that throne! It was blessed by a priest, as were the arrows.
The pagans ordered King Edmund to renounce God and all that is holy, but even beaten, bound and bludgeoned our Lord held fast. Their monarch bid them to do their worst, for he would not bend to their will. With their cruel barbs, the heathens martyred him in this place. The reason I'm doing that is because there is something in here. Try to remember what it is. Ah, wait a minute, I need to push them open. It is... a song! A saga! It's a saga. That gets me an artifact straight away, which is always nice. There's nothing else really.
Exquisite fletchings. Fitting feathers for a kinslaying.
Right, what are we at? 49 minutes, nearly 50 minutes, so I will call time here. I figure it's just better to do that, and then the next time we jump into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I think it'll be a live stream because I want the loot from Leicestershire, and I want to grab the fast travel points as well to make moving about this map much easier. Because there's a raid in Leicester that I'm going to need, and I'll need to go back up to Tonastir and get that skill book that I left behind before. And there's also this bit here Venonis is a bandit hideout, but it does have quite a few good bits and pieces in there as well. And I'll be able to go and do this also. So yeah, there's a few good bits and pieces that I've got that I can do now. Can't beat her, but I can probably beat Eirthwine. And I can definitely beat her now. So yeah, there's a few good things I've got to do. I'm looking forward to grabbing and clearing up those areas. So we'll do that in the next live stream. But thank you once again for joining me, guys. Thank you once again for all the love you've shown the series. I do appreciate it. It might not seem like much when you look at my figures compared to some of the big YouTubers, but I never wanted to be a big YouTuber. I just wanted to find my audience and talk to them and enjoy playing a game with them. And you guys have responded to that. So I am really, really happy that, you know, it warms my heart to see you guys giving the series so many views, to see your comments. You know, sometimes I get the comments overnight, so I don't get to reply to them. Time difference, obviously. I know some of the comments are coming from places out with the UK's time zone, but I do reply to them as soon as I see them. And I'm looking forward to more of that, to be honest. I want, if the rest of this year and all the next year is just as good as this has been, then I'm absolutely buzzing to see what the future holds for my channel. But thank you again. Do subscribe to the channel and tick the notification icon. It's just a little bell icon. If you click on that, what happens is when I either go live with live streaming or when I put a video up, you'll get a notification to your phone and it will tell you, and you can either dive in and watch it, or you can put it on a watch later list and jump into it when you're, you know, back home, or you're chilled out on the couch with a cup of tea or a beer and you just want to watch a few bits of YouTube. Like the videos as well, and leave a comment, that way we can get chat going. And yeah, I'll see you for a new episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla really, really soon. Thank you guys, and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.